So in this video we'll be solving exercise 1.5 of chapter sets. The first question, so let's set u equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Set A is 1, 2, 3, 4, set B is 2, 4, 6, 8 and set C is 3, 4, 5, 6. First we have to find A dash. So A dash is nothing but u minus A. So we have to remove all the terms from of set A from set U, which is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So we get 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So here you can observe U is the universal set for this question. So the second question is B dash, which is nothing but U minus B. So we get 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So third question is A intersection A union C dash. So first we have to find A union C. So A union C gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we have to find complement of this, that is nothing but 7, 8 and 9. So A union C dash is nothing but U minus A union C, which is equal to 7, 8, 9. So fourth question, we have A union B dash is nothing equal to U minus A union B. So first we have to find A union B. So A union B will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 8. So from this we get A union B complement or dash is equal to 5, 7 and 9. So coming to the fifth question, we have A dash of dash. So this we have already studied that if we have 2 dash, that is nothing but set A, which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So coming to the sixth question, we have B minus C dash. So B minus C dash, first we have to find B minus C. So B minus C will give us, so it will give us 2 and 8. So now B minus C dash is U minus B minus C. So that is nothing but 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 9. So coming to the second question, we have universal set U is equal to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Find the components of the following set. So we have U as A, B, C all the way till H. So first we have to find complement. So A is equal to A, B, C. So then A dash will be D, E, F, G and H. So these are the letters from universal set once we subtract A. So the procedure is same as the previous question. So B we have D, E, F and G. So B dash will be A, B, C and H. So third we have set C, which is equal to A, C, E and G. So C dash we have B, D, F and H. So then finally we have set D is equal to F, G, H and A. So then D dash will be equal to B, C, D and E. Coming to the third question, taking the set of all natural numbers as the universal set. So universal set is the set of all natural numbers. Write down the complement of the following sets. So we have 11 sets here which we need to find the complement of. So first we have set X, where X is a even natural number. So complement of this will be X, where X is a odd natural number. Complement of all even numbers is odd number. The answer of our first one is this. So second we have x is a odd natural number. So for this the complement will be x is an even natural number. So third we have x is a positive multiple of 3. So then complement of positive multiple is negative multiples, but we saw that u belongs to natural numbers, and we in natural numbers we don't have any negative terms. X cannot, so we can write that x belongs to n, and x is not a multiple of 3. X is not a multiple of 3 only when x is part of the natural numbers. So the fourth question we have x is a prime number. So x, where x belongs to n, x is not a prime number or a positive composite number. Since the universal set is natural numbers, we cannot have any negative numbers in the answer. So fifth question is x is a natural number divisible by 3 and 5. So again here it will be x, where x belongs to n, is a number not divisible by 3 and not divisible by 5. So this is the answer for the fifth question. Sixth, we have x is a perfect square. So then it's a simple answer. We have x, where x belongs to natural numbers, x is not a perfect square. So seventh, we have x is a perfect cube. So the answer will be similar to the previous one. X is a natural number, x is not a perfect cube. So eighth, we have x is equal to x plus 5 is equal to 8. So then the answer is x is not equal to 3. So if x plus 5 should be equal to 8, the only number with the value x can take is 3. So every number which is not 3 is a complement of that set. So the ninth question is x, where 2x plus 5 is equal to 9. So the answer will be, so if you want 2x plus 5 to be equal to 9, then the only value x can take is 2. So similar to previous one, x is a natural number and x is not equal to 2. 10th question, we have x, where x is greater than or equal to 7. So we have x, where x is natural, so x is a natural number and x is less than 7. We won't include equal sign here because in the question they have mentioned x is equal to 7 there, so here only less than 7 will be given. So the last question, where 2x plus 1 is greater than 10. If 2x plus 1 should be greater than 10, so the first smallest number x can take is 5. So if you want 2x plus 1 to be greater than 10, so if you take x as 5, then 2 into 5 plus 1, which is equal to 11. But if you take x is equal to 4, we get 2 into 4 plus 1 is equal to 9. So you see 9 is less than 10, 11 is greater than 10. So any number greater than 5, 6, 7, any number greater than 5 will solve this answer. So we need numbers less than 4. So we have x belonging to n and x is less than or equal to 4. This is the answer. So coming to the fourth question, we have a universal set U as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. We have set A as 2, 4, 6 and 8, and we have set B as 2, 3, 5 and 7. So we have to verify that. First, A union B complement is A dash intersection B dash, and the second thing we have to verify is A intersection B dash is equal to A dash union B dash. So how do we proceed with this? So first we see that we have A union B, we have A dash, we have B dash, we have A intersection B, and again A dash and B dash. So the first thing we'll have to do is find A union B, which is nothing but 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 5 and 7. So then I have to find A intersection B. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 3, 5, 7. The only common term is 2. So A intersection B will be 2. So the next thing I'll have to find is A dash. So A dash is U minus A. So it is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So the other thing I have to find is B dash. B dash is U minus B, which is 1, 4, 6 and 8. So next we have to find A union B dash. So which is nothing but U minus A union B. So we know A union B is 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 5 and 7. So when we do U minus A union B, we get 1. So 2 is already there, 3 is there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So left is 9. So A union B dash is 1, 9. So next I have to find is A dash intersection B dash. So I know A dash is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 and B dash is 1, 4, 6 and 8. Sorry, I missed the term here, 9. So B dash is 1, 4, 6, 8 and 9. So when I do A intersection B, we get 1, 9. So we see that A dash intersection B dash is same as A union B dash, which is 1, 9. So similarly, I have to find A intersection B dash. So nothing but U minus A intersection B. So A intersection B we already know is 2. So this will be equal to 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So next I have to find A dash union B dash. So A dash I know. So first I'll write all the terms of A dash, that is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So then terms of B dash which are missing out are 4, 6 and 8. So here we can compare. We have 1, we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, we have 6, we have 7, we have 8 and we have 9. So we got to know A intersection B dash is equal to A dash union B dash. So both the statements are proved. Coming to the fifth question. So we have to draw the appropriate Venn diagram for each of the following. So the first one is A union B intersection. Sorry, A union B dash. So first we will take a universal set U. So this is our universal set U. So this is my set A. This is my set B. So we know that this small region is A intersection B and the whole combination of both the circles is A union B. We need the complement of A union B. So complement of A union B will be U minus A union B, which is the outer part of this region. So I will shade this. So the outer part of A and B is nothing but A union B dash. So the second question, we have A dash intersection B dash. So again take a universal set U. So I'll draw again set A, set B. So this is A intersection B. So A dash is nothing but all the terms outside set A including few terms of set B. B dash is nothing but all the outside terms including few terms from this thing. But we got to know that from the previous question, A dash intersection B dash is nothing but A union B complement, correct? So A dash intersection B dash is nothing but A union B dash. So from previous question we got to know what is A union B dash. So again this will be the same image as the previous question. Coming to the third question. So we have A intersection B whole dash. So again take a universal set U. So I have A, I have B. So A intersection B is this small region over here. So A intersection B dash is all the region except the small region. So it will be nothing but all this region in the set, in the Venn diagram, sorry, except the small region. This small region is A intersection B. All the dashed line areas in this diagram is the answer. So coming to the fourth question. So we have A dash union B dash. Again from previous question we got to know A dash union B dash is nothing but A intersection B dash. So again A intersection B dash we already saw in the previous question. So this is the same Venn diagram for this as well. So coming to the sixth question. So let U be set of all triangles in a plane. So U, the universal set with all triangles in the plane. If set A is set of all triangles with at least one angle different from 60 degree, what is A dash? So it is given that U is set of all triangles in a plane. So U is set of all triangles in a plane. A is set of all triangles with at least one angle different from 60 degree. So we know that if a triangle has all angles 60 degrees, then it is called a equilateral triangle, correct? So if at least one angle is different from 60 degree, then it cannot be a equilateral triangle. So set A is set of all triangles in plane which are not equilateral triangle. So if at least one angle is not 60 degree, that means the triangle is not equilateral triangle. So set A represent all triangles in the plane which are not equilateral triangle. So from this we can get to know that A dash is nothing but set of all triangles in plane which are equilateral triangles. So coming to question 7, the final question of this exercise. So fill in the blanks to make each of the following statement a true statement. Okay, so we have to fill in the blanks. So the first is A union A dash. So when we do A union A dash, so A dash contains all the elements which are not a part of set A in the universal set. So A union A dash will give us the universal set which consists of all the terms in the set, universal set. So the second question is, so it is null set dash and intersection A. So null set dash, so null set means no terms are present in that set. So dash of null set is the universal set which contains all the sets. We have learned that universal set intersection with any set is the same set. So null set dash intersection A will give us set A itself. So coming to the third question, A intersection A dash. So A dash contains terms which are not present in A. So we know that A and A dash don't have any common terms. So A intersection A dash will give us a null set. So for U dash intersection A, so U dash is nothing but null set. U contains set of all terms. Now U dash is set with no terms, which is null set. So null set intersection with any set, we know that is null set. So U dash is nothing but null set. So U dash intersection A will give us a null set.